Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. I am joined again by my nana. Yeah.
Hello.
After this first two videos, everyone's loving you.
Really?
Yeah, the support's been mental.
Why? Do I look that daft?
The one thing everyone said is that you look like you should be me mum rather than me nana. So is that your confidence just gone absolutely through?
Well, these are laughter lines, they're not wrinkles.
You got your hair done as well, didn't you?
Well,
you're a celebrity
the hairdresser last time, they pushed me in, so they didn't have the time, and they put one of them plastic hats on, where they pull all your hair through, and well, they forgot I was there half the time, so when they took the blooming hat off and washed the hair, and I saw the hair, I just went...
Wait, so they fitted you in when they didn't have time? Is that because you're a celebrity now?
No, it's just I wanted to get my hair done, and they had done the wrong day, so they had like one too many people. So rather than just let me go and come back another day, they just pushed me in.
Do you know what like people do who do like these type of videos like on YouTube and stuff?
Yeah.
They'll not pay for their haircuts. They'll just put like it's called #gifted. So what happens is like they'll just like shout out the place that does the hair, but they don't have to pay for it. So that's going to be you soon.
Oh. Well, shall I say Anne-Marie's? Anne-Maria.
What? What's Anne-Maria?
Anne-Maria. It's a hairdresser's.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't have to shout your hairdresser out now.
Well, yeah, you said her name, so I just thought which one.
Well, today, Nana, a lot of people have asked if we can talk about just like your opinion on Chloe, kind of like just talk about like me being in a relationship, everything like that. Because obviously, I lived in.
Well, that's quite normal, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, I lived in here before I. Was it before I moved? No, it was. I moved into the council house, as they called it, in Durham, and then I moved back here, didn't I?
Yes.
For how long was that again?
Oh,
can you remember?
Was it about 6 months or so? Was that when you were in the apartment?
Yes, that was when I went to Gateshead after.
Yeah, Gateshead. You had the apartment because it was nearest to Newcastle, and it's quite a nice area there, isn't it, for the metro and everything?
Yeah. So how long was that period between moving from? You know when it was like in the middle.
Cam, you're asking us some question there. Come on. I've probably got Alzheimer's. Come on. It's a while ago. How long you been down London?
Yeah.
So it's...
Yeah, I think it was about 6 months, wasn't it? And then it went... And then Gateshead was a year, and then it was like a couple of months until London.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of the time period.
Yeah.
But I met Chloe... Jesus Christ, when did I meet Chloe?
Did you meet her? You met her in Newcastle. Was it not one of your night outs?
No, I met Chloe off Instagram.
All right.
Yeah, that's how I met Chloe. It's not like...
All right.
Yeah, it's not like... I
thought it was like a normal way, like you go out the pub or someplace and you see a girl and you think, oh, she's nice.
No. I mean, I would have if I saw her. But that we met on Instagram, which is probably... We had... Like, what do you think about that? Like, about meeting... Like... Me and Chloe met because basically I posted this thing called a story. It's like an Instagram story where whatever you're doing in the day. And I was asking for a hill fire. Do you know what a hill fire is?
I haven't got a clue.
Do you know...
Unless it's a fire.
It is part of a fire. Do you know bonfire night?
Yes.
In Gateshead, a lot of people, like, on a hill, will burn loads of stuff and then create fireworks off it on a hill.
That's what Gateshead's like.
It is what Gateshead's like. So that is, I asked her my story, is there any hill fires? So Chloe replied to my story calling us a chav. She just said, that was the first time I messaged us.
Is that something you put on the fire?
I hope not. Jesus Christ, it's a bit demonic.
A chav, what's
like a chava.
All right.
Like a chava thing.
You're shortening these words.
Yeah, it's this is what young kids do.
It's a modern way.
It's what the cool kids do now.
All right.
Anyway, she sent
I'm not cool.
She sent us a message just saying that. And then we just got talking off that. That was literally our first interaction. It's different to yours and Granddad's, where you were in a place. So like that's how a lot of people meet now.
I suppose if you can see a picture of somebody, you could think, oh, they're nice.
That's the thing, though. If you see the picture and they look nice, but you don't get the personality.
To know what that. Yeah.
So
that's it, mind, isn't it? You could get somebody really good looking, but they're a right pain in the derriere.
That's what a lot of people get, though. Like, I remember before I met Chloe, there's a lot of times you'll like look at someone on Instagram and you see the photos, a bit like Facebook, you know, they've got the photos.
Yeah.
And you'll be like, oh, well, what the heck, like, good looking, whatever. But then you speak to them and you're like, oh, well, you know what I mean? Like, you start texting.
Well,
and
that's
it's just
why it's much better to see them in person and then think.
You think?
Because I don't do that then.
Yeah, I hope you wouldn't clickbait anymore.
Could you imagine if you saw this someone you thought, oh, he's handsome, and then when you see them you think, oh my God, who let him loose?
That's clickbaiting.
Clickbait.
Kind of. So
yeah, like
that's where you've edited your photos so much to make yourself look different.
Yeah.
So that is like a big thing where, to bring it back, that is like a big thing when you're speaking to people online. Yeah. You want to make sure that it's actually, you can kind of gauge as well. I feel like you can gauge if somebody looks like that. Just, you can kind of tell if someone's photos heavily edited compared to what they actually naturally look like.
Can you?
You know what a big thing is actually is where people, I'm teaching you a lot about
the eyes. Would it be the eyes?
If the photos people post are what they want you to see. What you need to go is on the tagged photos, so the photos that the friends have posted of them. So if they look totally different in the photos they haven't edited.
Yeah.
I don't know how I got into explaining this to you, but that is a little rundown.
I'm trying to say I'm thick.
No. But
it's all these modern things young people do.
Yeah, it is. Well, to bring it back,
you could write a book about it, actually, couldn't you?
If I needed a bit of money, I could write a little bit about. That's an idea. Anyway,
right, we'll get back to Chloe.
Yeah.
Right.
Obviously, like when I lived here, what I was getting at a bit, like the couple of times I have, like I haven't really, I never like have brought anyone back, or like you've never like seen me with like a girl or anyone before Chloe.
Because I think in them days you might have been a quiet man.
I was. In school. I remember once in school, I had a girlfriend in year 7. Like, you know, when you have little school girlfriends. Yeah. And I went to South Shields once, and it was our birthday or something. I bought our present, and Granddad picked us up. And I remember hiding it under my lap, so Granddad wouldn't see, so no one would know. Uh-huh. So I've had, but like little things. But I mean, like an actual full-on relationship or anything. Like I would never bring in anyone. Do
you not think that's what happens? You'll go out with somebody and you quite like them, and you'll go out with them for maybe a little while or maybe a longish time, and then you really do like them, so you think, oh, I'll take them in to see me parents. So, but what us, it was grandparents.
Yeah. But so that's right though. Like you don't want to just bring if you meet someone and you have a first date with them, you don't want to straight away introduce them to like everybody, do you? Because you might not see them after the do you know what I mean? So,
and then I would probably keep saying to you, oh, what happened to that girl? Or what happened to that girl? Or, you know?
And then you're like, wait, who was that again?
But you see, when you brought Chloe, you thought,
getting good segue. This is the question I want to ask. What the first time you met Chloe was Boxing Day? Am I right? Or was it before? Was it with everybody at Dad's on Boxing Day? Was that the first time?
Yeah, I can't remember.
Did you meet Chloe with everybody else? Or did you...
I've sort of met Chloe when she's dropped you off at the door and waved as she's gone past. Yes. But you know what my eyesight says?
You're like...
Oh, she's got dark hair.
But is that the first time you met her? I think it was.
I'm trying to think.
Did I bring her? I don't think... Did I bring her around before that?
I'm sure she's dropped you off here before.
But did you come in though?
No, she just dropped off.
All right, okay. I'm.
Because was she working or something at the time?
At the Toby Carvery.
Yeah. Probably.
Well, the first time you met her was then Boxing Day when Chloe met you, Grandad, Dad, Dad's girlfriend.
That was bad, that.
Auntie Lynn's cousins.
Can you imagine what that must be like? You don't only see the mum and dad, you see the granddad, grandma, all the family.
And she just got off, like, it was on Boxing Day, so she just... No, it was Christmas, man.
Did she just finish work or something?
Because she was working on Christmas Day, because she was at the Toby, because everyone gets their dinners.
So after being at work, then she had to get changed and
that's exactly.
And let's face it, when you're going to meet possible relatives, you think, oh, is the mascara okay? Is
That's what she said. She was like, I'm not going to wear anything gothy. Because Chloe normally wears like the black dresses. She was like, I'll just wear blue jeans and I'll wear a beige.
You probably think this is awful, but I have says that, Chloe.
What?
You look lovely with just your ordinary makeup on. I'm sure I've said. Well,
What do you mean?
I'm sure I've said something because she's lovely looking. She doesn't need all these,
That's cool, man.
I know it's cool, but that's
That's what the cool kids do.
False eyelashes were cool in my day.
So are they now? What was your first impression when you met Chloe? Like, just first impression. What did you think?
Well, I thought she was very pretty.
Yeah.
In fact, me being, how I used to make my own clothes, I loved a geisha hat on.
Yeah, you think she's stylish?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I thought she looked good. Yeah. I couldn't borrow the gear off her, because, it wouldn't fit me. But, I thought it was really good.
And what about, because obviously that was the first person I'd brought back, so what did you think, were you just like, this is, obviously it's new, but were you just like... What was your thinking? Were you like, oh well, this must be serious, or were you just what was you thinking?
No, I just thought, oh, Cam must like Chloe, and I thought, well, she is very nice, and she can talk to you. She's not timid. You can have a conversation with her. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a little bit of, but first time you ever meet the in-laws, and it wasn't just...
You're not going to be like...
It wasn't just your mum and dad, it was the whole clan.
It was literally like just two birds with the one stone, wasn't it? Just everyone was just
that's it.
At once.
I mean, how would you feel if you're lucky? When I went to your granddad's house this time, he had a cousin that loved him. So they had a front room and a back room, Well, the back room was where everybody went, but the front was the posh thing. So I was sitting in the front room, and your granddad was just getting his coat for to go out, And his cousin just comes in and slings the coat at us, and she says, "Peter's my boyfriend."
Oh, one of them.
So I just says to your granddad, "There's two of us." Yeah, 2 girlfriends. No.
Is it so? Is what?
No, she was just young.
If you like someone and you know that they're a good person and everything, you're not nervous to bring them back because you think, well, I like them, so if I like them, then surely everybody else should.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
That's it. And I mean, we just know you, and if you, like the person, I think. And especially when you were bringing to see us, I think I thought, oh, yeah, this is one Cam really likes.
Yeah, because I think what we said earlier, I never ever brought Chloe's my first girlfriend that I've had outside of school.
Yeah.
I've talked to loads of people, but for me it's people can go with a lot of people or whatever. Yeah. For me, I have to find someone that I fully and I think it's because I'm quite I feel like I wear my heart on my sleeve kind of thing. Do you know that I feel like I've got to have I couldn't be with someone that I didn't like.
Well, you wouldn't, would you?
Some people can just not have feelings and just be like, oh, I can just be with them
that's not the way to be. You've got to have somebody that you think they're the best thing since sliced bread.
Yeah.
Type of thing. You know what I mean?